I think this idea of marriage it's a really idyllic view, but it's also just unrealistic. Like, so if you think about relationships, they're very complex. Two people who are completely different trying to essentially, combine their lives into the same sort of path, right? So like, they're spending all their time or like a lot of their time together, investing in each other emotionally, physically, and saying that they're going to be together until death. But isn't it? It just feels weird that that's like the system that is sort of pushed by society, because relationships are so complex, and the idea that you've got to be together and you've got to pick the right person with and you're relying on that choice, you're relying on this idea of how you feel about them in terms of love and like passion or like security. That's not like concrete. It's not like this whole thing where you can go and you get you don't get both the DNA test and then some guy's like, oh, congratulations, you can get married, like you're a good match. It's not like that astrology thing where it's like, oh, you're a Scorpius and I'm an Aquarius, so we can we're a good match. It's like, no, that's bullshit. It's so complex, and this idea that you've got to sign this contract and you're binding them to each other on this like these crazy complex and fluid things that are emotions, it seems to me like really bizarre, and just it isn't logical, I don't think. But that's just what I think.
Yeah, I get you, because it is a big pressure. It is like a big commitment that you make, and it seems like, the saying, a right person at the wrong time.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So even if you enter the relationship with someone that at the time seems like they're the one, like they're someone that you want to spend your life with, people and relationships are always like evolving, they're adapting, and like what might seem right now might be different like 5 years down the line.
Yep.
Like 3 years down the line.
Yeah, even 6 months down the line, you don't know. We can't predict the future.
Yeah.
And it just seems so scary, like you said, to like have a system in place where like you've just where the norm is just you settle with this one person and now boom, like this is your life.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you're trapped with them.
That's what I mean.
You're trapped with
it doesn't make sense though, does it? And it's backed up by the stats. You said in the UK, in England and Wales, 42% of those lifelong guarantees, like oaths sworn under the eyes of God in a lot of situations, obviously not all, they're broken. And you just think, surely someone's going to put two and two together and be like, maybe that's like, just, I feel like it's so obviously it's so ingrained in society, and just it's been a part of who we are as humans for, well, man, I don't know, when was the first fucking marriage? I couldn't tell you, but you think of how deeply ingrained it is, and then also it brings in that whole idea of religion as well. So it's so, there's too many parts to look at it. It's tricky stuff.